everybody, and welcome back to the Oklahoma Esports League. I am Jackson, joined by Garrett yet again to watch some Rocket League. Today, we will be watching Noble versus
Midwest City.
Yeah. Noble take game one. We are a little behind because our PCs are bad. So it took us a little while to actually get the stream going, but we're going to quickly get into game two here. Noble taking game one, 3-1.
Yeah, but it looks like Midwest City here actually coming out with the first goal in this map. Maybe a second one. Really, Coda being able to get that save for Noble. As you see, Noble 4-2 and Midwest City 3-3. So Midwest City coming in as the underdog. And we immediately have a goal. Another one for Midwest City.
Cruz with a fantastic second goal of this round, starting off ahead.
Yeah, and we actually just got word that our team names are swapped. We're working on fixing that right now, but it's actually Noble with the 2-0 lead currently.
Cruz starting off with a nice kickoff over in to Midwest's corner. Over into Noble's corner now. Really, Coda trying to make something happen here, and a shot from Nick, 12809.
That's
to
a lot
start
of numbers.
off a goal for Midwest City.
Yeah, being able to crawl that back a little bit. A nice offensive possession from Midwest City. A very simple drive on the left side, but, you know, if simple gets the job done, that's more than fine. You don't need everything to be super flashy.
Apollo going to go ahead and take control of this ball here, trying to go over the head of the Midwest City defender, and Cruz will follow it up, cleaning up a third goal already for Noble. Not very much time in this game here being shaved off, and we already have 4 total goals.
Yeah, really good support there, being able to get the bounce back on the first defensive stop and keep up that offensive pressure on the side of Noble, already matching the score of the first game a minute into this second one.
Yeah, 4 minutes left. Noble can start relaxing a little bit, maybe start playing a little bit more defensively. Really, Coda going to have to take control of that quickly before the Noble can get that towards their net. Really, Coda going to save it again. Cruz up for it, trying to make something happen here. Doesn't quite have the angle that they might have wanted. Almost had an amazing angle right there, but not quite. Midwest City having just enough time to be able to knock that one out. A nice top right corner shot, not quite going in. Big save from Midwest. Going to go ahead and send that ball towards mid, over to Noble side. Nick going to follow it up here. Apollo going to try to make something happen, but Skulk was there ready to make that final goal happen.
Yeah, shot after shot for Noble there. A lot of really good looks on that offensive possession, but Midwest City matching that shot after shot with save after save. And once you have all of those goals get blocked, it gets a little demoralizing for the side of Noble there. Lets up a little bit of lackluster defense, and Noble is definitely, Midwest City is definitely able to capitalize on it there and get this score a little bit closer back to even.
Yeah, Midwest City bringing it back just little by little. Noble trying to make something happen. Midwest City in such a dangerous spot, but a pinch off the wall will go ahead and send that ball towards middle. Apollo will quickly pick this one back up to try to make something happen here, but Nick will be there to send that one out. A shot from Cruz, not quite going in there. Nick trying to make something happen. Doesn't quite get the touch on the ball that they wanted. Cruz with the hat trick, taking 3 for Noble.
Yeah, I really like how Noble's able to have these almost shortened rotations in the corner so that they keep up this offensive pressure. And it's forcing Midwest City to really have to constantly make these drastic saves while in their own side of the goal because Noble's able to do these shortened rotations so quickly.
Exactly. Now the ball sitting over in Noble's side. Midwest trying to make some aggressive play right now for another goal in the last half of this match here. Apollo, last defender, able to get that one sent out. Some ball control here for Midwest City, but Noble's here ready for it. Blocks coming out. Nick able to get that one out of there. Don't want a 3-goal deficit with this little time left in the match. Midwest City still needing 2 goals to their name to be able to send it into overtime. A drive here from Midwest City. Doesn't quite get the touch that they might have wanted, but Nick is ready to follow up. Doesn't quite get the pass towards the center. Cruz going to take control here. An accidental bump on the side of Noble. Maybe sending Cruz out a little bit. Defense for Midwest City. Over Coda's head. An amazing shot there to get up to 5 for Noble. 3-goal deficit for Midwest City with a little under 2 minutes left in this game.
In this game, too, I don't know if we've seen Noble hit their opening goal, like their opening shot attempt, and convert it, but they've been doing a really good job at actually regaining control of the ball and having their second or third tap-in be the one that is that scoring drive. Midwest City doing a great job defensively, helping with those offensive drives, but just with how much pressure Noble has had and their time of possession, it's been really difficult for Midwest City to get points on the board.
Yeah, Apollo going to send that backwards towards their own net. Just not able to gain control of that ball again. An accidental own goal on the side of Noble there to give Midwest City another one to try to bring this one back.
Hey, I mean, when you're trying to dig back from a hole, any help that the opposing team is going to give you is greatly appreciated. Now suddenly a 2-score deficit with a minute and a half left here, a minute 21 to be exact. Midwest City is in a winnable spot here, but they got to make some plays and they got to do it quick.
Yep, going to go ahead and grab control of this ball on the side of Noble. Noble, I think right now just looking to keep the ball out of their half. I don't think they necessarily need any more goals at this point. I think they're just looking to play as defensively as possible. Still going to go ahead and make a drive towards this goal. 60 seconds left. Apollo going to make an amazing shot off the ceiling. Able to bring Noble 6-3, a 3-goal deficit for Midwest City with a little less than 60 seconds remaining in this match. I don't know if they can manage that.
A really nice aerial adjustment from Apollo, being able to not only clear the ball for Noble, the safe play, but also getting that possibly game 2 clinching goal while floating through the middle of the air. Really nice move from Apollo there.
Yeah, ball over on Noble's half. Certainly possible for Midwest City to bring it back, but they're going to have to play really aggressively and try to get this ball around Noble as much as possible. But all Noble's going to try to do right now is just interrupt that possession, keep the ball in their half as long as they possibly can. As you can see right now, all 3 players from Noble just trying to get hits on the ball. They don't really care where they're sending it as long as it's not their own net. The ball is over in Midwest City's half, though. Going to try to make maybe a run towards this goal. Crew's going to go ahead and gain control of it. Ball sent over to Midwest City's side.
And that clock is
Off
just
the
chewing.
wall. Nick ready for it. Only 10 seconds remaining. Still with a 3-goal deficit. That looks like it will just go ahead and be game 2 for Noble High School.
Yeah, a really good, I think the entire definition of that game for Noble is just time of possession, especially in that last minute when you know you have a 2 to 3 goal lead. Being able to control the ball and make it go where you want it to go rather than Midwest City being able to have control of it and even giving them an opportunity. Noble does a great job of just controlling the ball, controlling the tempo of the game, getting 14 shots off in that game too. Really impressive, and converting 6 of them. That's a really great rate as well. A nice showing from Noble, probably a similar story that we saw in game 1, and let's see if they can transfer it to game 3.
Yeah, Noble looking dominant right now. It's like we talked about in the last couple weeks, the aggressive team usually just coming out on top of these games, and right now it looks like Noble just has the speed and the aggression. Midwest City just trying to keep the ball out of their net most of the time versus going for a big drive. They definitely had a couple. I mean, they got 3 goals in that game. We're just able to let in a lot more. I think they need to find the center balance. I think they were maybe pushing too hard on that one versus the first game they were just trying to play too defensively. I think if they could find that center balance of getting some good drives while also not letting Noble have anything, then I think they can win these games.
Yeah, I definitely think Midwest City has a couple of solid drives that they've had, but really a lot of this time it's been them just having to play defense. As we see Cruz, a nice floater from half court, going to be able to get the first point on the board for Noble here. Almost a little bit of a collapse of rotations from Midwest City. Cruz sees the wide open net and is able to hit it from 2/3 of the way down the field. Really nice shot from Cruz.
Noble starting off strong right now, and they also have the momentum in their favor. They're probably feeling really good having the 2-game advantage here and already starting off with a good goal. They're just continuing that momentum forward and continuing their lead. Midwest City just needs to get something going. I think if they can get some momentum started, then they can clean it up. This might be the opportunity they needed. but unfortunately the ball just a little fast, unfortunately settling against that wall instead of popping out. Isn't able to get a clean shot on that net. Doesn't quite get there really. Coda getting it in the net though. We saw almost making the goal on the first drive. Really wanted the second chance to really set that one in. Midwest City now tying up the game. The momentum now hopefully being started for Midwest City.
Yeah, Coda had a really nice dribble shot over Apollo there. Apollo not exactly reading where the ball was going to go. Actually goes over their head into the goal. A tie game for Midwest City, and this is something we haven't seen a whole lot during this game. What do they do when they still have the tempo under control? Right now, Noble, I'm sorry. I shouldn't have said anything. The caster curse, Noble going to be able to get back that lead, go to 2-1 here. A lot of offensive pressure from Noble here. It feels like every time, as soon as the tip-off comes out, Noble is able to get it onto Midwest side of the field and just keep up that unrelenting pressure. Really good possession from Noble there.
Yeah, Noble going to go ahead and start off with some early possession off that kickoff yet again. Already going for another shot on the goal, but a save from the side of Midwest City, not quite letting that one in. They're only down 1 goal right now, so have a whole 3.5 minutes left. Certainly not looking dangerous quite yet for Midwest City. And they have control of the ball right now, just trying to see what they can make happen if they can keep these rotations fast and quick. Those are the same thing, but you know what I mean.
That's true. I do agree. The fast and quick are synonyms in the English language. As we see Noble with the clear, but Midwest City going to have a little bit of an advantage here. A 1-on-2 for Cruz. Oh my gosh, I thought it was a 1-on-2. It was an 0-on-3. Still just trying to get possession of the ball. A little bit of collapse on both sides here on their rotations, looking for it. Some nice defense from Midwest City, and the game is still in a closable spot for Midwest City, so they're trying to play this smart, trying to play it conservative, but I think you need to look on this offensive drive. Scalt driving it into the corner. Apollo's going to clear it back to Midwest City, and once again, Apollo with these dribbling skills, going to have a nice soft aerial, setting it up for Cruz, looking for it, but a nice clear.
What a save on Midwest City there. The ball's still in their half, but managing to keep it out of the net. Now Nick making a play for the net. Cruz the only defender remaining. Nick not quite getting the shot that they wanted. Coda unfortunately
nice
just out of boost. If Coda had any boost left there going into the air, certainly looked like a goal could have happened. Just not enough in the tank. Nick wide open. Noble trying to get a clear there off the side of that wall, but does get sent back towards the middle. As you can see, doesn't quite get the touch on the ball, and Nick able to slot that one in. Midwest City now tie game. Just need one more to get themselves ahead.
Yeah, a little bit of an awkward angle coming off of that corner. Misses the clear for Noble, and if you're Midwest City, you're going to take any misfortune that Noble has right now in the tie game. But again, maybe I should just stop casting at the beginning of these openers, because it seems like Noble is able to get that lead back so quickly with Cruz with a nice little wall dribble and just being able to tap it in right past Coda, getting Noble the lead once again. And I feel like we've seen that Spider-Man goal animation a lot this series.
Venom.
Oh, I'm sorry, Venom.
Yeah, but Noble really took that one personally. Able to bring another goal right back to put them 3-2. Less than 2 minutes remaining, and another one for Apollo. 1:50 left. Noble now up 2 goals again. Midwest City just can't let it get to them. They just have to keep pushing, keep driving. Rocket League, such a fast-paced game. They're able to bring this back really quickly. They just have to have the drive for it.
And Apollo cannot be guarded, it looks like. These dribble skills are on point right now.
Yeah, Apollo going to keep control of this ball. Gets a little bit of a jump over one of the defenders. A shot right in between the 2 Midwest City players. Not what you want to see, but an amazing shot there from, looked like, yeah.
Flowers, it looks like.
An amazing finish there right between the 2 Midwest City defenders. Noble now up 3 goals with 1:36 seconds left.
Yeah, I think after that 4-2 lead, Midwest City starting to get nervous, knowing this is game point and they're in a deficit, starts getting a little greedy for the ball, it looks like, and Flowers is able to see that hole, though a tight one, and be able to thread the needle right in there to make the score 5-2. And now, if you're Noble, it is just once again that time of possession. You have that 3-score lead. You're going to look to just chew out the clock
Cruz
or maybe
with
score.
another one!
That's a hat trick for Cruz.
Another amazing shot coming out from Noble. They just see the lines, pulling out the protractors on the side of Noble, putting the shots exactly where they want it to be, sending it through the Midwest City defenders multiple times now. Masterclass of an attack here from Noble.
Yeah, their offensive prowess is just incredible to watch right now. Their quick rotations on this constant pressure is not giving Midwest City time to react or game plan for what they need to do to change it. And not to mention, like we see with Cruz right now, these dribbling skills for Noble is really impressive to watch because one player on Noble can actually just dribble past the entire defense of Midwest City.
Yeah, Midwest City doing a good job of keeping ball control, but unfortunately Noble just has the eyes and is able to get there just a little bit quicker, and it's putting Midwest City in such a rough spot. Now being down 4 total goals with only 30 seconds left remaining in this match, but they have to go for something here. It is the last game of the series. A shot from Apollo hitting the bar, not quite getting another one here for Noble. Midwest City making a drive here, but Cruz there ready to send it out. Cruz trying to make another one happen. No defenders left. Cruz will slot another one in with only 12 seconds left in the match. 5-goal deficit now for Midwest City. Hate to say it, but I think that might be the series here for Noble.
Yeah, and I think the name of the game for Noble this entire series has been able to make single players miss. If you throw someone off on your one-on-one and you're able to get past that defensive rotation, like we've seen them all game, Flowers right now looking for a little bit of an assist there, but if you're able to get past that single player, it throws all of the rotations defensively really out of whack, and I think that's something that Noble has really had good opportunities on this entire series.
Yeah, Noble doing an amazing job, as you've said, this whole series of just keeping so much ball control, able to just make so many things happen so quickly. Midwest City just not able to match it, and like we saw in those last couple goals, goal 5 and goal 6 on the side of Noble, just some amazing slots straight through a couple of the Midwest City defenders. Just like I said, pulling out that protractor, getting ready to make some amazing shots.
Yeah, put these players in geometry class because they have some people to tutor about those angles. That was awesome to watch from Noble.
Yeah, amazing cleanup there from Noble. Noble now 5-2, looking pretty good in this season so far.
Yeah, Noble definitely had some playmakers on their team. We saw a lot of those highlights, especially from Apollo. A lot of those safe dribbles, especially in the air, being able to make your man miss is something that can definitely cause chaos come playoff time. Playoffs rolling up very soon. I believe they start next week, and Noble very comfortably in the race at 5-2. Obviously, we know there's some players out there like the Deer Creeks, like the Jinx, like the Putnam Cities we've seen throughout the season. My question is, can Noble have the team play? I feel like today we saw a lot of solo play from them, and exactly how they dribbled, how they had their solo stars be able to make these plays, but sometimes their rotations seem to falter, and Midwest City was doing a really good job at when they faltered getting those opportunity points, but there was just so much pressure from Noble the entire time. I mean, 7-2 in the last game. Really fantastic game from Noble overall.
And thank you, everyone, so much for watching our OESL Rocket League today. We will see you next time.